Good afternoon, it's Simon at Vans today in Worcester. I'm going to give you a quick video walk around of this 2018 on an 18 plate. That's a Ford Transit Custom. It is the 2-litre TDCI Euro 6 model. So that will give you emissions zone free charges, both in Birmingham, Bath and Bristol, and obviously the London ULEZ and LEZ zone as well. 2-litre TDCI, 6-speed as I say, 130 brake horsepower. We can actually remap these engines to, knocking on the door, I think it's about 190 brake horsepower through our Pendle Performance remap franchise. And this is the L2, so it's the long wheelbase. It's the desirable long wheelbase. They're a bit rarer than the shorts. And it is in limited specification, which is the top of the range specification. So you've got a whole host of goodies on this van. Electric windows, electric folding mirrors, air conditioning, Bluetooth telephone, Bluetooth music, front fog lights, automatic lights, heated seats, front and rear parking sensors. Yeah, great specification. I'll try and point it out to you when we get inside and as we walk around the vehicle, okay? Overall good condition, I would say. It is a one keeper from new. It has warranted miles, 28,000 warranted miles with it. It will go through our normal pre-delivery inspections, which means it will have a fresh MOT on it before it goes out the door. It will have a 110-point PDI check. It will have a electronic health check, so we link it up to our diagnostics, just to make sure there's nothing hidden in the background that's going to cause either of us any grief. Yeah, that's about it basically. Warranty, yes, you get warranty with it. With us, you get 3 months included. You can upgrade that up to 3 years. Nationwide delivery, part exchange and finance is available. So yeah, let's get going with a bit of an idea of exactly what it is you're buying. So hopefully you've probably got a better view of the roof than I have on the video, to be fair, but all looks to be straight and tidy. Coming down onto your windscreen. Now your windscreen is a heated quick clear front windscreen. There are no major stone chips on that windscreen. You will always get a bit of minor micro chipping from a windscreen, but there's nothing major that's going to cause either of us any grief when it comes to MOT time. Coming down onto the bonnet, we've got a bit of tree debris and hedge debris just blown onto the bonnet. Obviously it was valeted yesterday. We've had those horrendous rainstorms overnight, so there's a few bits that are blown onto it, but there is no significant stone chipping on this bonnet or anything. They're not particularly known for suffering from a stone chipping point of view. This that you can see here is just bits of trees, okay? So yeah, your front grille and your front of your front bumper, that's all in good condition with no damage. Passenger headlight unit, obviously auto headlights with these vehicles. Being the limited, it's got the pretty cool like LED light that comes on, daytime running light that comes on when you're running it. And as I say, you've got auto lights on it as well. Passenger front bumper corner, as you can see, there's no scuffing, no doubt. Oh, we've got a really, really minor touch in there, okay? Yeah, and as you can see from a distance, I've almost missed it, haven't I? So yeah, nothing significant on there at all, really. Front fog lights, as you can see. Front parking sensors as well. You've got front and rear parking sensors on this. We have another little touch in just on the towing eye cover there, and that's a bit of a fly. Driver's headlight unit. Again, LED auto unit. Front fog light here is all good. And front parking sensors obviously as well on this side. No scuffs, no damage. All pretty looking straight and tidy, if I have to say. Looking down the side of the vehicle on the driver's side, there are no dents or dings to point out to you. Certainly nothing significant that is jumping out at me at all. All looks pretty good. Your driver's side front wing, as you can see, that's all good. Driver's side mirror unit, the indicator and the mirrors themselves are all in good order. Now we have, obviously, as I say, heavily rained last night, so it's splashed with a little bit of mud, but driver's side alloy wheel, as you can see, it's the factory alloy wheel. Has minor scuffing on it here and here. You have a Michelin tyre fitted to it, locking wheel nuts as well. and that tyre has plenty of tyre tread depth left on it. Hopefully you can see there on the video. Just to let you know what our stance is on tyres, anything less than 3mm we've replaced as part of our pre-delivery inspections, the legal limit being 1.6mm, and the new tyre comes in, depending on the brand, between 7 and 9mm. Driver side door glass is all good with no scuffing or scratches on it, although you have these signs on there. I can't see an in-car camera, if I'm honest with you. Maybe it had one on it and they've taken it off. Driver side door, that's all looking pretty good. Your door handle, behind your door handle, no scratches or anything like that. Driver side door lock looks in good condition, no signs of any damage. Your door edges, if we have a quick look at your door edges, those are looking pretty good. No signs of any significant sort of door edge damage there. Now it's got a few splashes of mud from where it's rained overnight, but your sills are clean and tidy. No damage on your sills. The colour-coded protective strip, this bit here coming down the side of the vehicle, is all good. And then your driver's side rear quarter, that's all looking pretty good as well. There's a big fly sat on it there, just in case you're wondering what that is. Alloy wheel on the driver's side rear, again has a Continental tyre fitted to it. There are some marks on the alloy wheel, as you can see. Locking wheel nuts on there again, and the tyre itself has plenty of tyre tread depth on there as well. You do have front and rear mud flaps fitted to this van as well. So just looking down the side of the van from this angle, hopefully you can see. Hopefully you can see, it's very straight and tidy, isn't it? Driver's side rear bumper corner, all good, no scuffing, no damage. Driver's side rear light unit, all looking good. Actually, no it's not, it's cracked. Never even noticed that, look. There you go, it's got a crack in it. Yeah, may well have to replace that for you. High level brake lights on the back end, they're all good. Just coming around to the back end of the vehicle, as you can see, it is a barn door model. Now this vehicle on the back end has had its door handles replaced for extra security door handles. So they're obviously more protection on them. They're almost like a slam lock style of setup on it. I'm fairly sure you could revert it back to standard if you wanted to. Depends whether you want the extra security or not. But those rear doors, hopefully you can see, no significant damage on them. You know, obviously the back end of the vehicle is generally considered the working part of the vehicle, isn't it? But all looking pretty good there. Your rear bumper shows no signs of any significant wear or tear. Okay, we've got a little bit of a touch in there to do, but there's no massive gouges out the rear bumper or anything, and as you can see, it's got factory reverse parking sensors. So with this additional security locking, it just means you do have to use this key to get into the vehicle. So, just opening it up, hopefully you can see. It's quite a tidy van in the back, isn't it? Certainly that bulkhead doesn't appear to have done any major work. It does have the opening hatch on this side, which gives you additional load length into underneath the passenger seat in the front. But just looking at your roof, etc., all looking clean and tidy. It is ply lined, as you can see. The ply lining, although it has done a job, it still looks relatively fresh, doesn't it? And then your flooring, obviously with the Limited, you get this this plastic flooring with it, and really handy. It's kind of like a washdown flooring, isn't it, really? But as you can see, that's all in good order. No major dramas with that floor. Again, just giving you a viewpoint of around the edges. Certainly the paintwork on the side around the edges at the back is always a good indication of how hard a van has worked, but this one's pretty good, I have to say. Minor bits of wear and tear on the back of the rear doors, which are ply lined as well, but again, nothing significant. down the side of the van from this side. Again, nothing significant to point out to you. It's all looking pretty straight and tidy there, isn't it? Now, passenger side rear bumper corner, that's all good with no scuffs. The passenger side rear light unit, that's all looking pretty good. No damage on there. Passenger side upper rear quarter, all looking pretty good. Your lower rear quarter and arch, that's all pretty good. You do have factory alloy wheel on this side. Again, a little bit of dirt on there that the valet's left behind. We'll get those re-cleaned for you. Just give you an idea also, there's the inside of your arches. Look, they look nice and clean, don't they? I'm showing it on the other side, but the other side's similar. Continental tyre on the back here as well, another Vanco tyre. That almost looks like new. So that has plenty of tyre tread depth on it. Sliding door rail, again, all in good working order. Sliding door this side. Upper part of it's all good, as is the lower part. Now there is security lock and handle on this side as well, so it is another handle with the security key, and then that just opens up like that, slides back and sits in position nicely as well. So in between your doors there, you can see clean and tidy. Rear doors, just looking back from the inside, just giving you another angle really of the interior of the van. And although it's done a job, it's done a fairly clean job, isn't it really? There's your opening hatch for your bulkhead. Just look at your sills. It's all nice and clean in there, isn't it? I believe our level of detail surpasses a lot of commercial van dealers in the level of detail that we go into. Door card this side, all looking clean and tidy. Inside the door card, you've got a bit of piano black trim going on there as well. Electric windows on this side, central locking for this side. There's your bonnet pull. I'll pull that up, we'll show you under there shortly. Your entry sills, so you've got your plastic entry sills here, they're in good condition. I'm not sure why the valeters have put a mat in the back here that doesn't really fit a custom, so don't expect that to be in it when we sell it, because if it doesn't fit properly, the liability on me is, yeah, I'm not taking the liability of that. So underneath the flooring, the little bit of whiteness you see is just a bit of the whatever rubber dressing or whatever they use on the flooring that's not soaked in, but yeah, we'll remove that mat. Okay, glove box. Handbook packs in there, as you can see. Dashboard fascia, you know, a couple of minor marks, little bits of wear and tear there. Cup holder there, obviously. You do have a passenger airbag being a limited, and top of your dashboard, etc., is clean and tidy. Now the sun's going to come and destroy my video now, isn't it? With it, yeah. But headlining's looking pretty good. Back of the bulkhead, pretty good. Your seats. Let's move my camera out of the way. So the seats are pretty good. No significant wear or tear on the seats at all. No fag burns, no stains on that side. Obviously you have your pull down bit here with a couple of cup holders in it. I'll show you all the other controls in a second. Actually, just to close this. Just closing this door, there's a really minor little ding there. Mirror unit to this side, mirrors are good. The unit itself, clean and tidy, and indicator, again, all good. Passenger door glass, that's all looking good. Passenger door itself, straight and tidy. Again, let's just look down at your sills. Sills are showing no signs of any damage. And then just quickly, if I open up this door again here, opening up here, that is where your your AdBlue filler is, and your diesel fuel filler is as well. Yes, that is your diesel fuel filler. There is no cap missing. It is as they are. Passenger wing, that's all good. Passenger side alloy wheel, that's all good. A couple of minor marks on it, as you can see there. It does have a Michelin tyre on it that matches the other side, and tyre tread depth looks all pretty good to me. So you've got 2 Michelins on the front end and you've got Continentals on the back end. Opening up the bonnet, we have somewhere under here. So there is your coolant. The coolant isn't contaminated and it is the right colour that it should be for a Ford vehicle. Fuse box just next door to it. Air box right on the top here. Oil filler here. The yellow handle there is for your dipstick. Power steering fluid is there, and brake fluid is there with your windscreen wash just next to it. But as you can see, underneath your engine bay, things are looking pretty clean and tidy. No signs of any oil leaks that we can see. Opening up your door. Now, driver's side door card. This is it as it stands at the moment, okay? Unfortunately, somebody has dropped a pot of glue into it there, and it looks a right old mess, doesn't it? I've ordered up a new one. Actually, I haven't ordered up a new one. I've ordered up a second-hand one off eBay. I think they're about 50 quid, something like that. So we'll just get that door card replaced. It just looks a bit mank, doesn't it, like that? Piano black trim in it. Obviously, handle, central locking, electric windows, electric folding mirrors over here. Just looking between your door shuts, how nice and clean it is down there as well. And then entry seals, plastic steps, etc. Those are all clean and tidy. Your driver's seat squabs, again clean and tidy. Driver's seat itself all good. I think we're being really fussy. There's a really small hole there, but it's, yeah, you more or less look over that. Handle here does a seat height up and a seat height adjustment. This one does your lower seat adjustment on the base here, and then this handle here does the back bit of it, rake on the back of it, that's the word I'm looking for. Cup holders here, automatic lights, front fog lights, rear fog lights, dashboard illumination here. Push that one in and it does your headlight adjustment up and down. Vents, as you can see, they're all working fine. We have 12-volt power and USB up on the top there as well. Limiteds come with this really nice chunky leather steering wheel, which is multi-function for your computer system on your dashboard. It's got a bit of voice activation going on it. Obviously it's Bluetooth telephone and Bluetooth music. Horns on your steering wheel here, and over here we have your cruise control and speed limiter, and your volume controls for your stereo system on this side of the vehicle as well. Looking down here, your pedal rubbers, they're all good. They're all looking as they should do for a 28,000 mile vehicle. Floor just looks a little bit manky there. Not sure what's gone on there, whether it's some high heels. Okay, maybe not high heels, but yeah, maybe a little bit of boot damage. Turning on the vehicle. So, as you can see, 28,843 miles. The binnacle, which is the plastic part of your dashboard, that's all nice. There's no damage on it, no scratching on it. It's all nice and clear. Left hand stalk does your indicators and your main beam. Right hand stalk does your wipers. 6-speed manual gearbox, reverse gear all the way to the left and forward, and then that will activate your park distance display on your lovely touch screen on the center here. This system here will give you obviously Bluetooth telephone and Bluetooth music. If you plug your telephone lead into it via the USB, it'll also give you Apple CarPlay and Android Auto as well. Obviously you've got a bit of voice control going on the van if you want to get it set up for that as well. Wi-Fi, the various stuff that you can play around with it as well. Air conditioning, all worked off here. You have heated seats for the driver and passenger over here, and you have your heated quick clear windscreen here as well. Air conditioning button, as you can see, air recirculation, where you want the air blowing to, windscreen, heated mirrors, and this button will turn it all off if you want to. Press it in, no, don't press it in. Go that side, and that will automatically controlled on this side as well. Hazard warning lights, 12 volt power and USB power there as well. Auto lights, auto wipers. Yeah, they're a really nice spec van. There's your locking wheel nut in that bag there. I'll pop that back into the glove box. But there we go. You know, overall, it's, yeah, one keeper from new, 28,000 miles. L2 long wheelbase, Transit Custom, 2 litre TDCI 130 limited, so the top of the range specification, finished in frozen white. Overall good condition, couple of Michelin tyres on the front, couple of Continentals on the back. Nothing too much in the way of cosmetics. You have got those replacement security handles on the back end of the van, on your sliding door and on your rear doors. That just gives you a little bit of additional security. We all need a bit of that nowadays with these vans, don't we? And overall, as I say, pretty straight, tidy van. 70 odd photos on our website, which is vanstoday.com. We are Vans Today Worcester, based in the centre of the country, offering nationwide delivery, part exchange and finance. Feel free to give us a call, 01905 672 080, or email me, sales@vanstoday.com. I've just noticed, so I did point out the little ding there. You've got a little ding there as well, and there's just a little one there as well. But neither of those particularly stand out, are they? Thanks for looking at the video. Hopefully, if you're interested, it's a bit of help for you. You just wasted 21 minutes of your life, but hopefully that gives you a good indication of what you're buying. Cheers.